you so chill this morning? Have a nice little snooze. Come on, wake up, boy. Hello. Yes, good morning and welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Espresso only on SABC3. Now, we know how important it is to look after our own teeth with a visit to the dentist at least once in every 6 months. Now, it is just as important to look after our pets' teeth, and we accompanied Bob to his dental visit with Dr Cedric Tutt. He's one of only 2 European veterinary specialists in dentistry in South Africa, so Bobby was in very good hands. Let's go check it out.
Not all of our four-legged friends can have a killer smile like Bob, but they should have. In fact, all jokes aside, dental care is where the holistic health of your dog really begins. So being the month of love and ensuring that Bob gets all the kisses he deserves, we've brought him to Dr. Tutt for his regular checkup. Come, boy. Lots of new smells. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, Graham.
How are you?
Welcome. Good, and you?
I'm very good, thanks. And can I produce Bob?
Hello, Bob. How are you doing today, Bob?
It's a new friend.
Good to see you.
Yeah. That'll be good, Bob. See? Okay, let's get this little cut off you.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, here we go.
A bit closer.
Good
Here we
boy.
go.
Doctor, why is it so important to check up on our dog's oral health regularly? How does it fit into the more holistic view on your dog's health?
We need to keep the animal's teeth clean because if you consider the teeth in the mouth, the dog's got 42 teeth, and the longer we can keep them, the better. The disease starts off by a plaque that accumulates on the teeth surface, and if we don't remove the plaque, it becomes calculus. And that's not only unsightly, but it also leads to bad breath and things like that in the dog.
When should we start with these checkups? What is the correct age, and how often should we be bringing our little best friend in?
Ideally, the first checkup should happen when soon after the puppies are born, because there are some diseases that can occur that are inherited or that are present at birth, and those can be picked up and dealt with at that time. But otherwise, we would examine them first of all at the first time they come in for an examination for their vaccinations, and then we'd like to get into a brushing regime so the dog gets the teeth brushed on a regular basis to keep them clean.
Now, what are some of the signs that you'll be looking out for healthy gums and teeth, and then obviously the bad signs as well?
I think at home the first sign of bad dental disease is going to be that the pet has bad breath. You know, often pet owners will kiss their animals, which is sometimes a bit scary when you smell the animal's breath.
Of course, our Bob gets lots of kisses, hey boy. Mm-hmm.
But his breath is good, so that's great. But yeah, bad breath is something that we will see, and then when it progresses beyond that, we find that the animal might rub its face, or when it eats food, there might be some bleeding, or even some bleeding into the food bowl or the water bowl. So those are signs that the animal has some dental disease.
Now, we do have help in our diet, the diet for the dogs, and we've got foods available that actually take care of the brushing for us. Fill me in on the science behind that, if you can demystify it.
One of the foods that we use is Hill's TD, and it has a special fiber matrix inside the biscuit. And rather than the biscuit disintegrating when the dog bites it, the biscuit maintains its form, and the teeth sink into the biscuit, and there's physical cleansing of the teeth itself. So it actually helps to sort of brush the teeth because the fibers hold the biscuit together. It's not something that cracks and it's gone. It's something that the dog has to chew physically, and then it swallows the biscuit, and that during the chewing process causes physical cleansing of the teeth.
Boy, well, you've been such a brave boy. Are you ready for your checkup? Eh?
So let's have a look at your teeth. Okay, so missing 1 or 2, which is probably normal for his breed. And also the lower jaw is protruding very slightly, which is also typical for his breed of dog, which is great. His teeth are actually very nice and clean.
Wonderful.
And now, Bob, we're going to take a look inside your mouth, if that's okay. So I'm going to stand up, just briefly, and then we can take a nice look inside. Say, oh, good boy. What a good boy, Bob. There we go. Wasn't that bad, was it?
Boy, yeah.
Here we go. I've got a small blue torch that I'd like to shine onto his teeth, and this torch has a specific wavelength that shows up any plaque that's actually on his teeth.
Show those pretty whites, my boy.
There we go. And if we shine inside there, oh wow, look, there's a spot with a little bit of plaque, which means that we need to just concentrate our brushing on that point.
Okay.
Great. Oh, good boy, Bob. There we go.
So then, Doctor, if you can summate for me Bob's oral health and what we could possibly do to improve it.
Bob's mouth looks very good. His gums are nice and healthy, and his teeth are nice and clean. There are a few spots of plaque on the teeth that daily brushing would sort out. Something else that we can do for Bob's daily maintenance at home is to feed him a diet that will help clean the teeth, something like the Hills TD that has the fiber technology that keeps the biscuit together, gives it integrity so that they can chew into it and physically clean it. And then also look at providing him with toys that would help to clean the teeth as well without causing damage to the teeth. We don't want to give him anything that can cause damage to his teeth. Yeah.
Gently brush with a circular motion. Make sure to use toothpaste for dogs because they can't spit it out and will ingest it.
Such a good boy. I am very proud of our Bob. His health is in great shape because he takes care of his teeth. At least we as his owners do, and you should as well. And the easy answer, Hill's prescription diet can ensure that those teeth and gums stay healthy between visits to the dentist. Hey? Good boy. High five, high five. Good boy.
Discover the brand recommended by vets worldwide. 100% satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Hill's Science Plan.